Dude, look at what I'm eating. Can you tell what that is? Cheese and chips, man. Cheese and chips. I eat like a goddamn raccoon out here. I got this exhaust fan here. Came like this. Pretty sure that's not how it installs. I'm pretty sure it goes like that side on the inside, this side on the outside, and then they kind of link up together. I put the screw through and it fits, so I don't know. I mean, there's no instructions. It just came like this in a box. I do know that this thing, I hooked it up, I just touched it to a positive negative, and it blows inward. So it's an intake fan. I don't want it to be an intake fan. I want it to be an exhaust fan. So I'm going to take these off and flip it around and put them back on. And then I think I'm just going to cut. Oh, camera on camera. That's wild. I'm just going to kind of cut through at the top. I'm going to do it from the outside going in, maybe drill some holes, like 4 holes where the corners are going to be, and then put a little jigsaw through it. I'm not really sure how the fuck I'm going to do this, honestly, but that's where it's going, up in the top there. For now, I'm just going to switch this around and then I'll cut holes. Alright, so I cut the insulation away. I drilled some holes of where I thought I was going to put this, but it turns out I'm putting it a little bit higher. So this thing fits. This thing fits on the inside here. I gotta go outside and kind of, I don't know, figure out where to fucking cut to put the outside screen. And then there's basically just a screw that links them together. It is done. I've cut the hole. I just need to trim some of this insulation away so this fits a little tighter and gets closer so I can use the bolts that come with the thing. Or else I have to go get longer bolts, and there's no way I'm going to find bolts that fit this. I never took a final video yesterday. This thing is done. It didn't end up in the spot that I wanted it to originally, but it is fucking good enough. It would have been better if it was right up in the middle there. That way it could kind of, clear the entire house of moisture, hopefully. But there's no way for me to get up there. I don't have a ladder big enough, and there's just too much shit in the way. So it's gonna have to do. I'm about to try and frame in the bathroom here. It's gonna go, I'm gonna make this a wall basically out to there, and it'll go up to there, just 7 foot to around there somewhere. And then eventually I will put some bracing up to that beam, and put a brace across. But basically, I want this to be a wall here. Hang on. I want that to be a wall so that to get to the bathroom, you got to walk through that side. And I'm going to put like a sliding, like one of those big full wall sliding door things that'll go across. I think that'll be cool. Or it'll be a fucking terrible idea. I'm not 100% sure, but we will see. Maybe it'll suck. I think it'll be good though. And if worse comes to worse, it's only going to be held in by, a couple screws on the bottom. I could always rip it back off. But I figured do the cedar paneling all the way across to there, and then have one of those, it's a sliding door that hangs on like a bracket that goes back and forth. And then I might even put like a kitchen sink right here and have the door slide behind it. I'm not 100% sure on how to make that happen though. But I'm going to try it. Yeah, bitch. Made a wall. It's a weird size, so I had to fucking do that. But I did these 24-inch so that I could use some of that insulation out there and put it in. Because if I'm putting up these walls, there will be cracks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want people to... Not that people are even going to be in here, but if someone else ever moves in and there's more than one person in this fucking place... you're not going to want them to watch you shit through the cracks in the wall. Although on the other side, I might put tile. I might tile this entire wall. Yo, I got a wallop. I had to do some rigging here. I'm going to take that down. This board is just like a temporary thing so I could get these supports in because the top of the wall was maybe an inch out this way and I had to push it over. But I also had to fucking... I don't know. It's just a lot of shit to do. If there was two people, it'd be easy. Somebody could just hold it in place while I fucking drilled up through there, but I couldn't. So I had to fashion like... to get this exactly 40 inches from there to where it touches that wall. I fashioned this thing. It was just a piece of scrap wood. I drew a line at 40 inches. I don't know if you could see the black line up there. And I just kind of nail gunned it down through and put that block there to just kind of hold it. And then I climbed this ladder and basically put all my weight on these to hold it so that like pushed into the wall. And now I got 40 inches across the top. But anyway, so here's what I did. I drilled up. These aren't as secure as I would like. I'm going to go through the other side. Pointed this way. But I drilled up through there. Mounted it to this, what's called a collar tie. I just learned that the other day. I didn't know that. I won't remember that in a month. But you caught me quick enough. And then those kind of fit down towards the middle. You're not going to see any of this because the boards are going to go like this is going to be a wall here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put cedar over those boards too and do it all the way out. I'll probably have to run a board from there to there, I would think, and just leave it open from the bottom down. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. And then I don't know if I'm going to put a door this way to slide or if I'm going to put the door here that just opens out. But there's a lot of shit here. Maybe I'll end up having to move this. I don't know. I got to put electrical panel box here. And I got to put all the plumbing shit over here somewhere. So, I don't know. I also don't really like this plywood thing. So maybe one day I unhook all this and hook it onto the plywood. But that would probably be when I put in the electrical panel box. Because right now I have it rigged just to go out extension cords. I'm going to wire the inverter into a panel box that feeds these outlets that I put in. And I'm going to have the other end. It'll still be an extension cord. But I want to hide it somewhere. Because I've never hooked an inverter. That's basically to hook a generator up to this. And I've never done that yet. I haven't had to. I just shut everything down and I don't use a lot of power and wait for the sun some more. Because I don't have the right kind of inverter for this. If I ever get the right kind that I'm not worried about damaging this, then that's fine. I keep calling it an inverter. I meant to say generator. I need an inverter generator. That's why. And what I have is just a regular dirty power generator. So I'm afraid you're not supposed to use that shit on anything with electronics, like laptops or whatever. So I'm afraid to hook it up to this to charge it. But I've needed power for the last couple of days, so I don't know. One day I might have to just roll the dice on it, but it would suck if I popped this thing. I think I'm done. I gotta take that camera down. I decided I was gonna just have the ceiling in the bathroom go up like that too, and just have a wall go straight up there to the curved part, or not curved part, but the angled part. Now I've decided to have the entire ceiling of the bathroom just flat, so I can just put flat, straight pointing down lights. And right here is where I'm going to have it go up to the rafter, the collar tie there, and then just kind of make a wall and then make another wall of this cedar planking. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here. I thought I was going to just do cedar on the whole inside and just tile the tub, but now I'm thinking, come on bitch, now I'm thinking maybe I can run this tile board out, tile this entire wall, tile the floor right there, tile the ceiling out to there, and maybe just this back wall, the cedar plank. So it'd be like you walk in, there's tile to the right of you, there's tile above you, there's tile below you, and then the entire bathroom is tiled. All the same tile, it's all 12-inch tile, so it'd be all the same pattern. It would have the same grout line going all the way around. You know, oh, I want to tile this little back wall thing too up to here, and then tile the top of it over to there. But then the whole wall above it, have it just the planking maybe, or even I saw people put galvanized, that the same shit that I skirted the bottom with like the seams going up and down, and that looks kind of cool too. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's something that I can get to the plumbing if I have to get to the plumbing. The only plumbing I wouldn't be able to really get to would be the stuff in the shower here. And even that maybe, I don't know. I think if I really had to get to it, maybe I could just smash this piece out. I don't know. That's going to be tile. I got to figure that shit out yet. Here's the problem with this is I don't have any plans for this. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing it as I go and being like, oh, that'd be cool. And then my ideas change the entire time. And I don't really take measurements into account until I'm fucking cutting something and nailing it up. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of pre-planning on this, except for this entire bottom right here is 36 inches. And that is just so I could put one sheet of the tile board in, because it's 36 inches wide. So it should fit perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's 36 by like 5 feet. This is just a scrap. That's the only planning I put into this. Is like, oh, that'll make it easy to lay one piece of fucking tile board. But the rest of it, who the fuck knows, man? These walls, I don't know. I do think I could, I mean, if I do this, it will just be one solid wall, which is kind of cool, maybe. Or maybe it'll just be too much tile for one little, you know what I mean? I have no fucking idea. I have no idea if this would work or not. That's my shower. That's how I keep the walls dry. Since I took all the plastic down in here, I fucking boil water, put it in a bag, and then hide in this little plastic pod thing. And I let the water go down. That's all mud. Because all this wood was really dirty when I was bringing it in here. So I just rinsed it off and let it go down the drain. Living like a shitbag. But it's getting better. It's getting slightly better. Look, I got heat. I will have a bathroom in a couple weeks, I hope. And fucking, I'll take it from there then. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep fucking with this. I like that this wall is up, though. And it's very sturdy. Now that I put those roof, the roof bracing, it was kind of a little wobbly with just this one. But now that I put the roof bracing on it, it's very sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Another thing I think about is if I tile all this shit, what if I have to move this cabin? Because eventually it's going to sink or something. You know what I mean? Or what if I just want to sell it? And not the property. Here you go. Here's a fucking cabin. You take it wherever you want. It's going to get moved. And then I think all this tile is going to snap. And just like crack and pop off the fucking walls. I don't know. I got to keep thinking about it. Yo, I'm wiring up that fan. I spliced the wires that were coming out of the fan to this. Ran it over to here. It's coming down. That is this one. Right? So this goes to a plug. I'm going to crimp one of these on it so you can stick. Come on, fucker. Nope, that didn't work. These blade things. See these? Like automotive type. This is a little rocker switch. I got 10 of these for $1 from China. I don't understand how the fuck that works. So basically you put both negatives into this blue. That's a bigger size. And then the one from the battery, which is coming from over here, goes to the middle one. And then the one going out towards the fan is that one. So I'm just going to crimp these blades holders onto a pink one on each of these reds, and then both these black ones I'm going to jam together into that blue one and just plug this fucking thing in, and that's it. It should be good. Should be good to go. And if it's not, I got 9 more to try. You know what I mean? I don't know. Alright, here is the end of the wire. I've been clamping these on to most of them. There's a couple in here that have rings, but that's just because I was an idiot. These are way better. You can slide them in and out. So I am going to hook them into here, and then we'll add a fuse and see if this fucking thing works. Hope it works. There it is. There's your positive. And there's your negative. Putting a 5 amp because this is a very thin wire. Ooh. Alright. Got a fan going. The little fucking blue LED light. Oh shit. Fuck yeah. Nice. Alright, so then when it's time to finish out this room, I can just pop these off. You know what I'm saying? Run the wire through the wall. Put a tiny little hole in the wall for this thing to fit in. Plug them all back through. You know what I mean? And pop this back in the wall. That's fucking cool, man. Fuck yeah. Nice.